gentlemen, as we step into the final Monday Night Munchies in the month of January, as we have the go-home week leading into yearly consequences, our end of the month pay-per-view here this beautiful month. And speaking of beautiful action and excitement, Marcadia Stevenson taking on Belisca winners yet again in a one-on-one contest. Start off tonight's events here this Monday night. As we see Marcadia in the ring. Wait, here goes Belisca, and already Luantes, and just going straight at her. As I was saying, we saw a lot of animosity last week at Supper Showdown. And now we're seeing that animosity here. Oh, God, continue. Here tonight on Monday Night Munchies, the Belisca winners just putting a boot to the face of Marcadia Stevenson and putting her down with a bill toss. But only for a 1 count. Belisca has been, like, she's told me that she is damn tired of Marcadia's getting into her business and stopping her from getting the opportunity, like, to get a chance to go for a title and stuff. But when I talked to Marcadia about it, she goes, you learn the hard, you got to go after the biggest dog in the yard, as she said, and try to, assert dominance. And that's what she's trying to do by going into Belisca winners. I said, why not Linda? Why not Lola Finn? Why not, Haley Webb? She goes, they're old news. I'm the new news. I'm the newest news. And I will be the future of this company. And I have to put everybody else below me to do so. And Marcadia is starting to regret some of her words right now. She tried to do an onslaught to the Southern Amazon. But unfortunately for her, Belisca winners ain't here to joke and play and make all kinds of comments. Oh, God. Strong right hand. Putting her on her ass. And busting her open, it looks like, as well. She's got as Marcadia's got to cut across the eye. Trying to chop block her again, but Belisca knows that party trick one too much, but now Marcadia shoulder blocking her into the ropes, she was able to reverse the throw there. And now Marcadia clawing at the eyes of Belisca, but Belisca gets out of it. Tries to stomp the leg and gets kicked for her own troubles. Belisca now just tossing her down via the hair. As I was about to say at the beginning of this night, hope you all had a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. Hope your week went well after the chaos that was Supper Showdown last week. And everybody just fighting, just a fight it seems like, dear Lord. And is it with a month of January that gets people so amped up? Maybe because of the new year, they want to start off with a new beginning. Which is fair, but Belisca, returning the favor earlier from Marcadia, raking her eyes in that camel clutch, raking her eyes out of the corner there. And then a huge clothesline. So you see the blood trickling down underneath the eye, the right eye of Marcadia Stevens after that powerful punch she got caught with earlier by Belisca. Now Marcadia fighting back, though. Belisca's had a little bit of control there. Marcadia looking to cut off the advantage of her opponent. Oh! Guillotine stunner. Sending Belisca off the apron. Marcadia Stevenson just waiting. Sorry, my brain just froze there for a second. He got caught by Belisca and set up with his snake eyes in the corner. Marcadia fights out of it. Eye of the Storm DDT. Going for that interesting pin But no, Valeska says no. Not done yet. Mercadia now talking smack. Valeska off the ropes. Oh, Carter with a hip to the side of the head. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. Carey trying to sit up center. Valeska back to her feet, but got caught as Mercadia. Beautiful. Oh, wow. 2 count only with that cross choke suplex pin. Caught me off guard there for a moment. Only a 2 count. For the Tempest, she lands a big elbow. You see the blood splatter on the side of the face of Mercadia there. Mercadia trying to get something off there. Bounces off Valeska. Valeska fighting out of that back body drop. Uh-oh. Southern destruction. Lands it flush. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count for the Southern Amazon. Big leg drop. Lands flush. Ended up pinned. Saying that's more than enough, but no, Mercadia says, no, I'm not done yet. And now Valeska dragging Mercadia into a corner. Mercadia fights out of it, puts Valeska in the corner instead. And using the long legs to choke the Southern Amazon in the corner there. Now she's trying to set up. Wait, got caught. By the Lady Destroyer, she comes out of that corner. The huge clothesline. Tosses Mercadia into the corner again. A neutral corner this time. Uh-oh. What is Valeska setting up for? Oh my God, no. Choke slam! From the corner. 1, 2, 3. As the Southern Amazon, why she proves she is the Lady Destroyer. Insane action all about here at LRW. And what better way to start it off than a hellacious match between those two like we just saw. Pardon me. As Mercadia Stevenson tried to wear down the nerves of the Southern Amazon to get a bit of a victory over. The Southern Amazon pulling out some new moves. With that avalanche choke slam out of the fucking corner to put away the Tempest that is Mercadia Stevenson right here. I thought she was going for a powerbomb, but then I saw a Goozler and I saw her send her all the way to hell. True Destroyer choke slam gets her the 3.
Here's your winner, Lady Destroyer, Valeska Winter.
The Southern Amazon with a dominant victory here tonight. Next to the ring, a dream match of sorts that we have been waiting for a little while, as we finally get to see former goddess of the world, the superstar Linda Suzuki, take on the surgical striker Bofa Rahina in a one-fall contest here this evening on this Monday Night Munchies. A lot of insane action starting tonight. A lot of insane action last week. And ladies and gentlemen, like I stated earlier, a dream match of sorts. As before Linda Suzuki had been relinquished of her title by current champ Verona Goicek, who we will see in action later tonight. Linda Suzuki was in dominant control of the Goddess of the World division. and held that title for so long. And on her way, waiting for someone to take on her challenge, her opponent Rolfo Regina, following a similar route that Linda Suzuki took, had an opportunity to face Linda when she was the champ, but Linda unfortunately lost the title to Verona Goicek. Now tonight, we get to see what could have been as the superstar finally gives the people what they want and be able to see her take on Bofa Regina in a one-on-one contest here tonight. I know Linda Suzuki is excited for this match, but I know another lady who has been chomping at the bit for this to happen.
From Laos, the surgeon,
As the surgical striker, Bofa Regina finally gets to cross blades, as they call it, against the woman she has been trying to fight since her introduction to LRW, I believe. Regina has been on the road of success that Linda herself took in a way to respectfully honor the challenge and journey of the former goddess of the world to prove her merit. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Monday Night Munchies, we got to see a match that would be main event worthy finally happen as these two ladies go against each other one-on-one. Linda one side, Regina on the other. Ref, ring that damn bell. We want to see some action. Regina missing with an elbow as now both ladies collar and elbow tie up. Linda now pushing Regina into the corner and sends her back in there after a clean break. And now Linda. Oh, cheeky kick to the legs and a double stomp out of the corner. The superstar came for a fight and she's bringing all of it to Regina, knowing damn well that Bofa Regina was looking for the same fight. Oh, huge moonsault out of the corner after that furious combination, but only a one for the former champ. And now cooling all off with those cool water kicks to the face as we see that striking confidence of Suzuki. Now more kicks applied to the bone structural, the skull structure of both of Regina there. Linda up top waiting for Regina, who has not got a chance to do any offense so far. Got caught with a Wonder Woman forearm out of the corner. Linda came to fight. And catching her with that knee, one. Oh, only a one count even at the add-on slot. And Regina with a clothesline. And now stomping at the arm. As both Regina finally getting some offense into the match. Drops down, hops over, ducks under the clothesline, but got caught with another one by Linda. Moonsault over Hart's rope. As Regina rolls to the apron, trying to catch a breather. Punch to the mush. Blocks it. Turns the elbow and turn. Regina back in, but got caught as now Linda goes to drag Regina into her own corner. And Regina fights out of the corner. Grabs the arm. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Oh! Twisting her down to the drop there. Belinda catching the legs. of Rahina. And Linda chasing stars. Looking to end it here. 1, 2. Oh. 2 count only for Linda Suzuki. As Linda is starting to see the tenacity. Oh, pop-up knee to gut and kick to the back of the head of Bofa Rahina, who has been on the same road. Cross arm, double accidental misses. Linda moves out. Linda misses. Scoop and a slam by Linda Suzuki into a pin. Trying to enter early here is Bofa Rahina. Not much offense for, but maybe that's the game plan. She's trying to maybe weather the storm to see if she can handle everything the champ's got to throw at her. She hits him with a Michinoku driver in the corner there. Stomp on the arm. As the champ is giving Bofa Rahina what she's been asking for, and that is a fight. And beautiful punches to the gut. Russian leg sweep lands. Delicious Russian. Finishes the leg sweep. Belinda with a pin already. Only 2 count yet again. As Linda has, shotgun senton misses and catches her with a kick. She tries to set up to move out of the way. And now Rahina working on the extremities by stomping the fingies of Linda Suzuki. Rahina now stomping away right at the sternum. The former champ off the ropes. Double axe handle lands across the body. As Rahina trying to keep the champ grounded for a while now, scraping the bottom of her boots across the skull there. Rahina possibly getting that confidence to come back as we're seeing this yet again. This twisting drive by Rahina, middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. Rahina now going up top. What is Rahina looking for here? Huge elbow misses. Uh-oh. Suzuki into that. Yep. Rear naked choke suplex. But the MMA stylings of Bofa Rahina gave her enough experience to teach her how to get out of that situation. Now Rahina putting Linda into the corner. And now tossing her into the turnbuckle post. Rahina Suzuki kicks out of it though. Rahina tosses her off the rope. Drop kick to the left knee. Forcefully flipping Linda down, but Linda trips up Rahina. Rahina crawls to the bottom rope corner, fights out of it though. Oh, takedown by Bofa Rahina, but not continuing on. She's learned a little bit more about this pro wrestling world, it looks like. Uh-oh. Multiple strikes against the ropes. Goes Linda Suzuki now pulling on the arm. Over top that taped steel cable we call ropes. Combination of kicks. And now Rahina with a rear naked choke of her own. Return the fake. Oh my Lord! Bofa Rahina weathering the storm that is Linda Suzuki. Keeping herself calm, cool, and collective. And letting the former champ waste all of her energy to set her up with a rear naked choke to tap out Linda Suzuki here tonight. Huge win, in my opinion, for Bofa Rahina. And I hope to see these two go at it again in the near future, as that was only, I felt like, scratching the surface of what these two could do against each other. All that onslaught, all that chaos, all the punishment by the former champ, and Buffalo Rahina weathering the storm to show Linda how a real rear naked choke is supposed to be applied. So we see her right here. She just almost knocks her out unconscious until she's forced to tap out.
Here is your winner, the Surgeon,
Buffalo Rahina with a huge win. Well, after last week's altercation during their Strange Bedfellows tag team match against that 90s team, still giving ISO Pigeon the win after that involuntary 2-on-1 match, the Birds are at it again as Penguin Powerster takes on ISO Pigeon in a 1-on-1 contest here this evening. So we see Penguin in the ring already, awaiting ISO Pigeon. ISO Pigeon's like, look, we gotta talk. We need to come out here to, oh! Pigeon! Little bit of trickery, putting Penguin into the apron before the match could even start. Oh, and a running neck breaker. Elbow drop to the body. It's Pigeon now throwing Penguin into the ring. Bell's finally rung as Pigeon. Uh-oh. Shining Wizard. Got caught. Hurricane Rana by Pigeon. We know Pigeon's not afraid to do whatever it means it needs to win. But I didn't think he'd go this far as Penguin using that big brain of theirs to get out of that submission hold. Pop-up flapjack by Penguin Powerster. And now, surfboard applied. The Pigeon rolls through it. And now Pigeon going to work on the left knee of Penguin there. Pigeon from one side to the other. Got caught, though, with a forearm. Right across the mush and a schoolboy roll up. One, no. Pigeon with a roll through. One, nope, not even a one as Penguin kicks out of it quickly. Oh! Board game knee. From Penguin Powerster as he's up top on the corner waiting for Pigeon to get up. What is the Penguin looking to fly here? Big chop. The Penguin playing past him. Looking like he was knocked out there, kick to the face, and now trying to put Penguin on Dream Street. And now Pigeon in the corner looking to do something to Penguin here. Out of the corner, but Penguin moves out the way and drop kick to the side of the body. Uh-oh, Pigeon looking for a DDT. Lands it quickly. And now Penguin is about to find out how much it's worth for these four figures. But Pigeon reversing the daughter. Trying to put the pressure on Penguin instead. Penguin's out of it. Oh! Close on by Penguin. A stomp to the skull. And more stomps. Done by Pigeon. Wait a minute, Pigeon. Oh, and a big stomp to the chest. Penguin going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow, that was quick, but ISO Pigeon losing after some interesting tactics, to say the least. thinking he could get one up on the brain. But tonight, it was brains over brawn and wisdom over sly tactics as the Penguin. As Penguin Powerster gets a big win, leading into their match at Yearly Consequences for the title. As the Birds will go at it to see who will hold the Done Did Good title at the end of the month. Up next, Vintage Holly Heartthrob going one-on-one against Smashing Susan Smasher. The Smasher Susan Smashing in a one-fall contest here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things going on tonight as this is the go-home week. Leading up to Yearly Consequences at the end of the month.
Making her way to the ring from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, TNT, Holly Hart.
Holly Heartthrob making her way to the ring. Trying to earn herself another step up in the bracket. That is the rankings for the #1 contendership towards the Goddess of the World. And she has to take on a woman who has had many opportunities.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Spectacular Susan Smash.
As Susan Smashing makes her way to the ring. Looking to keep the train alive, the Amtrak alive. Towards her gaining another opportunity to face off for the Goddess of the World title. Will a Smash Mouth be what it takes to move on into the brackets for Susan Smashing? Holly in the one corner, Susan in the other. Ref, get that bell ready to rerun, because here we go. Oh, and a big clothesline already by Susan. And a kick to the gut, blocking the attempt, and Holly blocking the punch. And now both ladies collar and elbow tie up. Holly pushing away Susan, using a little center of gravity she's got there. And pummels her with those forearms into the corner. And now Holly, oh, wait a minute, oh, wow. Trapping the arms and then launching her into that middle turnbuckle. And now catching her with a neck breaker, trying to get a quick pin. Only a one count for Holly Heartthrob. Beautiful maneuver though by Holly. Using her opponent's leverage against her to toss her in that corner. Very wise. Not to be expected from vintage Holly Heartthrob, mind you. Uh-oh. Catching Susan, looking to do something here with Susan, grappling her up. Collar and elbow tie-up for both ladies, and now Holly working on that wrist control, twisting the arm in the way it's not supposed to be twisted, but there goes Susan now, twisting the arm and setting up a key lock almost. Key lock style hammer lock above the arm, but Holly rolls through, catches her with a side headlock. Susan pushes her away, trying to set up something here, but Holly fights out of it. Or trying to fight out of it. Whatever attempt Susan is trying for. Oh! Shoulder arm drag. As Holly sets up that side headlock yet again on the mat. Trying to make Susan tap, but Susan does not. She holds on. Susan works her way up to her feet finally. But Holly's still locked in. Susan pushes Holly out the ropes, drops down. Big punch to the gut by Susan Smashing, and now, oh, wow! Playing a little old possum. Susan trying to set up. That back body drop got reversed to a bulldog. And now Holly with a little throwback combination there, but got caught. Susan now looks to give her a little snake eyes. In the corner, she stomps away at her now, looking for this alley. Yep. Dropped. Out of the corner, using the power at her disposal. Susan now setting Holly up in the corner. Holly fights out of it. Holly tosses Susan in the other corner, across the way. Whirly derby. Lands in the corner. She sends Susan to another corner, but Susan fights out of that one. Big clothesline from Susan, smashing. She goes up top. She's going to try to hit this, I believe. Smash mouth lands from across the way. 1, 2, oh, 2 count only. As vintage Holly Heartthrob gets that shoulder up right at the end of 2. There's Susan now stomping the back of the head. A smash mouth leg drop from the top. From across the way. All that momentum and angle and, speed from the across that distance was not enough, though. Holly, though, with a beautiful arm drag suplex. But Susan breaks out of the grapple. Shoulder tackle by Susan. Clothesline connects. And now continues to work on Holly Heartthrob. Wait a minute, Susan. Clubbing blows with his forearm. Across the face. Susan now looking to go up on Heartthrob. We're going to see another smash mouth attempt. No, flying flying axe handle lands into a pin. 1. Oh, only 1 count. As Holly quickly kicks that. Susan going up top, though. I think we're about to see another. Wait a minute, no. Moonsault by Susan, smashing 1, 2, no. 2 count only. Susan yet again, high risk, high reward. There it is, one for the smash mouth, but Holly moved out the way in time. Put Susan in the corner, scoop, slum. And now Holly. What is Holly looking for here? Oh, we know what she's looking for. Time to take a ride on the Ferris wheel into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. And Holly's not done yet. Holly sending Susan. Oh, Susan reverses and sends Holly into the corner. Holly fighting out of the corner, though. And throws her down by her hair. Onto the mat, onto the floor, on mat there. Kick to the spine. Oof. There's no kick pad, so she might be counting laces later. Susan fights out of the attack, and STO clothesline connects. But Holly kicks back. Trying to keep Susan discombobulated. So Holly could set up something here. She puts her in the other corner. Holly now scooping a slam, looking one more time to take a beautiful ride. Wait a minute. Yes, Holly looking for a beautiful ride on the Ferris wheel. Yet again. 1, 2, 3. Holly Heartthrob came here tonight with a game plan. And that game plan won her this match against a tough opponent like Susan smashing. I believe it was the one too many times that Susan went up to the corner that led to the inevitable downfall and her victory, and the victory for Holly tonight. As Holly pulling out some new stuff, but also going with the tried and true favorites to pick up a win here this evening. Right here, this moonsault. Beautifully done. A Susan smashing, but Holly quickly got out of that situation. And it took 2 rides on the Ferris wheel for Holly Heartthrob to pick up the win here tonight against Susan Smashing. Welcome back from the commercial break as we have Verona Goychek, our current Goddess of the World champion, taking on the real deal, Sparry Venditti, in a one-on-one contest that could possibly give Sparry a #1 contendership match at yearly consequences against the current champion. Ladies and gentlemen, as we saw last week, Sparry Venditti with a win.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
But the Goddess of the World,
From Hamburg, Germany,
our women's champion, Verona Goychek, is looking to yet again play spoiler to another attempt at a #1 contendership for her, that title she wears around her waist. And so far, the champ has been very successful at keeping someone from getting the opportunity of getting that belt. But another woman who has a very strong will and a very high chance out of making a match and getting an opportunity in a match against her. As the real deal, Sparry Venditti makes her way to the ring. She's been on a tear lately over on Supper Showdown. Will that momentous win after last week carry on to this week and on to the night to gain her an opportunity to wrestle for that title? We will see here tonight what happens. The champ in one corner, Sparry in the other. Champ looking. Oh, both ladies coming out swinging, but both missed. Sparry, though, throwing Champ now in the corner after catching the back of that forearm. Sparry's looking to gain herself a #1 contendership. Goychek with that snake eyes in the corner. And now that heel lock. Looking to keep Sparry from gaining that opportunity here tonight. Both ladies fighting like their lives depended on it. And that kind of action can only be seen here at LRW. Now Goychek keeping wrist control on that arm and now to a hammerlock on the Sparry Venditti, using that sambo skill she learned to keep Venditti locked up and being able to do any big moves. But Venditti fights out of with a back elbow. But gets caught again in this grapple. This collar elbow tie-up. Sparrow pushing her against the ropes. The Sparrow has a clean break. Oh, a little bit of a clean break with the champ. At the last second there. Getting a quick kick to the gut. Now an elbow to the side of the jaw off the ropes. As off the arch rope goes the champ, waiting for Sparrow to get on her feet. Looking for something here. Drop kick. Missile drop kick connects. And going for the pin. But not even a 1 count. Sparrow kicks out of it quickly. Rolling kick to the body, kick to the head, headbutt, axe kick. Oh, got caught, but no. Enziguri. Sparrow almost broke up that combination. She's Wojcik knows full well. Oh, busts her head and then tries to get her with a pin. Sparrow able to get out of it quickly and a drop kick of her own. Off the arch rope, that springboard drop kick, and now Sparrow, oh, wait a minute, Sparrow, single leg monkey flip. Throwing Wojcik to the other corner, and now working on the arm. Oof! Twisting it around and dropping that shoulder to the mat. Oh, got blocked. The champ. Saw an attempt there by Sparrow. Now sits her in the corner yet again. And now using the long legs to choke her opponent in the corner. Stomps away in the bottom of the corner there. Now kicking at her. Oh, just straight kicks to the sternum. And now going for a pin. 1, 2. Oh. 2 count only as Sparrow kicks out. Champ now waiting for Sparrow to get to her feet. Here's that combination. Axe kick into that corridor driver. And now Sambo submission applied. Sparrow gets out of it. Kicks at the knee. She hit that knee and heel lock in earlier. Maybe looking for submission of her own tonight. Champ on Hart's rope. Kicks away Sparrow. Missile drop kick from the second rope yet again lands for the champ. She now picks up Sparrow to 1 knee only. Wait a minute. Oh, went for a boot. Misses. Drop kick by Sparrow. And another. And off the ropes. Crossbody lands. It's the real deal. Toss upon the crowd to lend her some energy. Sparrow puts the champ to the rope, but the champ fights away. Single leg drop kick applied. And now the champ looking for something devastating here, perhaps. Not. Sets her on the ropes instead. The white champ drags her down. Crossball body splash. Twisting body splash into a pin. But only a 2 count. As it was too lackadaisy enough for a 3. The champ, though, looking to end it here. 1, 2, no! 2.7. Sparrow gets the kick out. And now an armbar applied by the champ. What better way to throw off your opponent than to throw a submission as soon as the pinfall's done? And put some damage on the arm there. Sparrow Vididia. Sparrow getting to her feet. The champ. Flying crossbody lands. But does not go for the pin, and she goes and pummels away at the jaw. And skull of Sparrow Vididia there. Uh-oh. Block, reverse blockbuster applied. Movie King hits. Oh, but a leg kick. Up kick by Sparrow Vididia. Now Sparrow with a knee DT. Looking to put as much punishment as she can before she tries to possibly apply that total lockup. Both ladies yet again go for a maneuver, hammering each other. Sparry accidentally sending the ref into, oh, real deal. Around the world, call it what you will. The air raid clash connects, but only for two. Off the ropes, leg drop for Sparry Venditti. Sparring out, getting the crowd behind her. Calling for their energy as she springboards into a Hurricane Rana. The champ goes outside. Sparry waiting for the champ to get on the apron. Drop kicked her. Split leg drop. Lands on the floor. The champ kicking her way out of it. And now the champ tossing Sparry back into the ring. What will Verona Goychuk do? These trying moments. Scoop and a slam into the ring. Champ going up top. Moonsault, but no. Sparry moved out the way in time. Throws against the ropes. Dropped down. Hopped over. Went to go check the back door, but no. Caught her with a face buster. And now the champ, Goychuk up top, maybe looking for that moonsault. One more time, indeed lands it. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. As the champ, once again, keeping someone from getting a #1 opportunity off of her watch. Able to take out a strong competitor like Sparry Venditti, but proving to the world yet again why she is indeed the goddess of the world here tonight. A lot of insane action. Both ladies fighting like the title was on the line, even though it technically wasn't. The champ showing why it takes a lot more than just spunk and ingenuity to get a win over her. And right now, with really no one to challenge her, what will happen? And you know there's been certain issues happening with the big fella here that you see right now with one Furious Freeman. To give these gentlemen some time to breathe and separate themselves, we're putting our local talent against the one and only Kadu Von Wagner, the Pizza Boy, in a 101 contest here this evening. And making his way to ring, our local talent, the big fella himself.
From Delaware, weighing in at 391 pounds.
This all started, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are just coming in or trying to catch up, who may have not seen what happened. Our local talent here was in a battle royale contest during Holiday Havoc. There was a holiday battle royale with cheese, and in the match, our local talent here eliminated Furious Freeman. Freeman was upset and decided to try to take his anger out on our local talent backstage. Well, didn't work out in Freeman's favor as our local talent beat him up and got revenge for that as well. And then last week, Freeman tried to hire Owen Rudden, a man who he had a rivalry with in the beginning of season 2, and decided to go after the local talent that way. And even with all the chicanery of that match, our local talent was able to pick up a win. Now, hopefully, We're able to keep these gentlemen separated for now as we see the Pizza Boy make his way into the ring, making his Monday Night Munchies debut, technically, though not his LRW debut. As the Pizza Boy will be taking on the local talent here tonight. Start to get things going. Ref rings the bell as both men start up. The big fella going for a big kick, and now Kadu with an arm drag. Using that speed and agility to his advantage. The big man's got a lot of heft and a lot of strength. He goes pummeling him and heel toss. Throws Kadu around. Blocks the punch though. Now ducks the kick, tripped the leg. Wise maneuvers from our local talent. And though you gotta wonder, I hate to be the devil's advocate in this whole situation, but you gotta wonder if Freeman is still not on the mind of our big fella here. If Freeman's not going to try and do something stupid or do something to go after him, as both men showing respect to each other, breaking up the clean punch, but Kadu putting him in the corner and raking that pizza sauce across the face of the big fellow into an alley-oop bomb. And going for a pin. Only a 1 count for the Pizza Boy. But you gotta wonder if our local town here doesn't have to keep in the back of his mind that at any time Freeman will do something. Hopefully not tonight. But maybe we'll see something come up. I don't know. We might see something come about at the end of the month with Year of the Consequences. As a reminder, Year of the Consequences are end of the month pay-per-view coming up very soon, as this is our go-home week before the big show. Kadu talking to the ref about how the rule's supposed to be. Ref stopping the big man from doing something. Kadu taking the opportunity to attack the big man and drop kick to the leg. Puts him down on the mat for a moment. Shotgun senton misses. As the big man picks up the Pizza Boy. Pops him in the corner with the snake eyes. Wait a minute. As I was just saying, God damn it. Here comes Freeman. Not even giving a damn. Trying to do a fucking spear. And the big fella still fighting the match. Even with Freeman trying to attack him, still paying focus to what he needs to in the match. So he pummels Freeman in the back and tosses him away. And now the big fella going to work on Kadu in the corner. Big close line out of the corner for the big fella. And now attacking Freeman with a sidewalk slam. Freeman rolling out of the ring is now the big fella here. Picking up Kadu, double axe handle to the back of Kadu. Big fella with a sledgehammer throws it to Kadu. I guess it was legal. I don't know what's going on here. Big splash from the big fella. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. Not a lot of girth on that big dude, but not enough to squish the pizza flat. It's a damn good pizza. Tell you what. Uh-oh. Shucking and a jiving. Big fella. Moving and a grooving. Uh-oh. Bionic elbow. The big fella now trying to catch his breath and... Uh-oh. What is he setting up here? Never mind, Kadu. Fighting out of it. Kadu possibly looking for a pizza ball. But does not go for the pin just yet. Phoenix splash off a heart strip out of the corner. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count for the Pizza Boy. And now with a sledgehammer to the gut. Attacking the big fella, I guess is an ODQ match. An elbow to the body. Kadu trying to use that sledgehammer, does successfully. Just pummeling away at the big fella, but the big fella with a clothesline getting up. And now our local talent sliding out of the ring. Comes back in instead, says, nah, I don't need to grab something. Uh-oh! Black hole slam, won't you claim? 1, 2, oh, 2 count only. As Kadu rolls to the outside, the big fella all the way up top. Oh, King Kong knee. Onto the floor. It's a wonder that boy hasn't lost all of his pizza sauce. The big fella now grabbing a kendo stick. Oh, but a running enziguri by the pizza boy. Oh no, running shining wizard. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Whoa. Big fella gets the shoulder up in time. The pizza boy looking for something here, going up top. Twisting arm drag from the top rope, but the big fella goes to the outside to catch a breather. Kadu with the sledgehammer, the big man blocked it. Using that speeder out the way, but got caught. Full Nelson slam on the kendo stick. The big fella looking for something here. Looking to take him in the corner, it looks like, actually. Sets Kadu in the corner as our local talent. And now shoving him straight into the corner into a German suplex to the other side. Big fella going for the pin, not wasting any time. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. As Kadu holds on to the knee lift to the side of the skull, pop to the back of the head. Oh, but reversed by the big fella. Kadu grabbing a hold of him, dragging him to the ropes, it looks like. Yes, under the ropes goes the big fella. Tosses him against the ropes. Oh, shoulder block. And a snapmare into a drop kick to the side of the head. Trying to kick that antler straight into the skull even more. And now the big gentleman here. Getting up onto the apron, trying to catch a breather, but Kadu not letting him. As a guillotine cutter, as a guillotine stunner. Catches him and sends him to the floor. Kadu heading to the outside with a sledgehammer, it looks like, as a counter 1 for the ends. Kadu going in now, breaking up the count. Oh, and a sledgehammer to the back. Multiple times. Trying to chop down the big fellow with a sledgehammer. And oh, no. Oh! Reversed it. Reversed the powerbomb to a sunset flip pin, but luckily they're on the floor, so there's no pinfall. Zoo goes to work to try to take out the big arm of the fella, but big fella kicks him away from it. Grabs hold of the sledgehammer. Kadu moving out the way. Oh, Kadu! Pizza toss DDT. The count of 6 goes down. Kadu tossing the big fella back into the ring. In goes Kadu. His count of 7 applies. And now Kadu picking up the fella, our local talent here. Snapmare off the ropes. Big kick to the side of the skull. Pizza boy up top. Frog splash misses. As he picks him up. Uh-oh. Big fella looking to get shucking and jiving yet again. Oh boy, bionic elbow lands. Right onto that pepperoni pizza of a skull that he calls a skull. It's the big fella trying to figure out what to do with Kadu. Kadu getting out of it. Throws him into the corner. Runs up with an enziguri out of the corner. Big fella trying to stay on his feet, but no luck. Into a pin. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. As Kadu gets a win over our local talent here tonight. Huge, big win for the introduction of Cadu here at Monday Night Munchies. But my mind is on this situation with the big fella and Furious Freeman. Now, I know people will argue that the big fella lost because of the interference, but I will say it didn't happen. I say Cadu won honestly, fair and square. But you know that because of the plaguing issues of Furious Freeman, that I got a feeling our local talent's going to want to settle the difference to make sure we start off the year with no consequences whatsoever for whatever. To start off the year with the consequences of your actions being met at the end of the month. Congratulations to the Pizza Boy, Cadu Wagner, on a big win at his first time in MRW at Monday Night Munchies here at LRW. A great win for a returning wrestler. Next, our co-main event of the evening, as we see Anthony Diamond taking on Curtis Blade in a one-on-one contest here this evening. You see Anthony in the ring, awaiting the arrival. Oh wait, Curtis! From behind, attacking Anthony Diamond, and the refs calling the match. As Curtis just onslaught of attack against Anthony Diamond, as the Diamond Brothers are the #1 contenders for the Glory Boys' titles, those two bad dudes tag team titles, which we'll see defended here are the consequences. Curtis decided, I'm not going to have a match. I'm going to just put some punishment on you so you can't be 100% before the end of the month. But Anthony Diamond fighting back with a straightjacket German suplex. And now the ref trying to get both these men to break it up, but both men not done with each other just yet. As Curtis Blade came out here with a mission to do as much damage to Anthony as possible. So he's nowhere near 100% for their match. Their tag team title match. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. But this also could work against Curtis because Anthony could take the upper hand here at any moment. And cause Curtis to not be 100%, giving them an advantage. Curtis rolling through. Oh! Single leg drop kick to the back of the skull. Curtis up top. Well, Curtis now on the apron. Springboard claw. Oh, European uppercut misses. As Anthony moved out of the way in time, and now setting Curtis up in the corner, but Curtis fights out of the corner. DDT by Curtis Blade. Anthony rolls to the outside. Curtis trying to take advantage of getting back in, but does not. But does this time a little bit. Got caught. Alley-oop into a European uppercut. And now Anthony Diamond, sliding elbow drop on the Curtis Blade. Said, you want to put out a hit on me, I'm going to put a hit on you. Look at this. Modified STO or STF choke there, but Curtis gets out of it quickly. Got caught with that, though. Full Nelson into it. Straight jacket German yet again. And Anthony's feeling the momentum. He sets up Curtis on the ropes. Uh-oh, cravat choke on the ropes. And Anthony yelling at him, you think you can take me out early? No, I'm going to take you out first. Off the ropes. Curtis stops himself before he got caught with that back elbow. Curtis now snaps suplex on the Anthony Diamond. Uh-oh. Double pop cutter misses. As Anthony Diamond moved out the way. Oh, got caught with a kick, though. Izaguri catches him instead. And Anthony trying to set up Curtis here for something. Oh, no. Looking for a little Neil. Oh, no, I thought he was going for Neil Diamond. Caught him with a drop kick instead. Anthony now stomping away at the leg. Curtis fights out of the grapple. Hurricane Rana puts Anthony on the mat. Curtis trying to get the crowd behind him to justify this onslaught attack, but got caught and got stepped on between the uprights. Combination of blows. Looking for a Falcon Arrow. Curtis now taking off the, oh Lord, he's taking off the turnbuckle pad. Flipping moonsault, but not enough to land it. Anthony moving out the way a second time. Curtis moving out the way of that. Single leg drop kick lands. On to Anthony Diamond by Curtis Blade. Curtis now, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going for a run the block. Maybe he is looking to run the block on Curtis, on Anthony Diamond. Run the block lands. Main event of the night. Graveyard Doc, our LRW heavyweight champ, once again taking on El Tigre Fantasma. Non-title match on the line, but a one fall for this evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Brain, Peltier Pow! Representing the Unholy Union from Dover, Delaware, weighing in at 226 pounds, the World Internet's Heavyweight Champion, the Punisher, Graves Huck Martin!
The LRW heavyweight champ, Graveyard Doc, with Penguin Powerster in his corner. Looking to, once again, negate the attempts of his opponent, the Phantom Tiger, El Tigre Fantasma, who last week got a count-out victory over the champ. Will tonight, if able to gain a pinfall or submission victory over a champ, will we see him take on our champ at Yearly Consequences for the title? Well, there's one way to find out here in our main event of the evening. As the champ in one corner, El Tigre in the other. Here we go. Champ stopping El Tigre's actions early, picking him up and caught him with a hip breaker. The champ not wasting any wasted moments at this time. Got caught with a kick though. Now they're both caught up in a collar elbow tie-up. Champ pushing away El Tigre. Tigre fighting out of the grappling, kicking him in the gut with a soul butt. Between the uprights, leg drop applied. And a super kick to finish it off. Quick little tiger double stomp. Little quick tiger claw to the belly. As El Tigre tries to keep the momentum in his favor. Keep the champ on the mat before the champ can get up and do anything. But Doc going to the apron, trying to catch a quick breather. Oh, and a distraction from Penguin. Able to give the champ time to get in and reverse what Tigre was fighting for. That little CQC between the two gentlemen as they grapple up, put him to the corner. El Tigre. Oh, and kind of a cheap shot there. Oh, but got caught. Put into the corner of his by the champ. Champ now setting up El Tigre. Putting him in the leg. Oh, and kicking that steel cable in the leg and pummeling him down with that boot. Champ now putting El Tigre in the other corner, the neutral corner, but El Tigre fights out, puts Champ in the corner. One side around the other, flying forearm catches. Right across the jaw as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, whoa, 2 count only. Tigre going up top, looking for a Phoenix moonsault, but does not land it. And now the champ trying to readjust the spine through the cranking of the skull. Knocking the dirt off his boots there. So he throws the Tigre in the ropes. Oh, elbow blocked. And El Tigre Hurricane Rana into a victory roll. But a kick out by the champ. And now Tigre trying to move the champ away from the ropes. Set up something there, but the champ heads outside. Little cat and mouse. The champ trying to waste El Tigre's time and energy. He catches him, throws off the ropes. Champ drop down. Oh, God. Flapjack into the corner, catching the champ across the turnbuckles, but the champ kicks out at 1 still. Enough wisdom and wherewithal to kick out as quickly as possible. El Tigre, uh-oh. Tiger Hunt connects. 1, 2, no. That's shoulder up by the LRW champion. Uh-oh, kick to the body. Guillotine leg trap on the ropes. Springboard, shooting star press misses, but got caught with the elbow by the champ. And now Doc looking to try to pull a light hip out of place. Well, toss him aside. Uh-oh. Champ is feeling it now as Tigre catching the champ off guard for a quick second. He fights back out of it. Now he sets up in a neutral corner. Champ goes to one side of the world to the other for a clothesline out of the corner and in an elbow. Sends him on his merry way. And the nerve of this guy. That nerve hold, but El Tigre slipping out of that situation like a ghost himself. Uh-oh. Tigre's looking to go hunting. Drawing the bow with this bow and arrow tie-up. The champ gets out of it. Tries to get a quick pin, but El Tigre kicks out. Ducks the kick. Oh, champ misses. And now kicks to the legs. Twisting head scissors takes down the champ into a pin. 1, 2, up. Foot on the rope. Champ wisely, with a wise wing awareness he has. And there's that springboard. Shooting star press finally connecting for El Tigre. The champ now kicking out of this situation. Oh! Pop-up knee by the champ. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Now the champ picks up El Tigre. Throws him against the ropes. Drops down. Graveyard way. 1, 2, oh. And now the champ removing the turnbuckle. Looking to do something devious here as he tries to strangle the life out of El Tigre. Champ now picking out El Tigre. No, Tigre slips out of it. Tigre sending the champ to the ropes. Drops down. Oh, but the ref inadvertently getting in the way to put away that turnbuckle. Oh! Springboard Phoenix Splash misses for El Tigre. Champ now. Looking to do something here. Just tosses El Tigre back in. El Tigre fighting up in the grounded position and now catches the champ. Set out powerbomb. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Uh-oh, looking for Tiger Claw. Out on the champ. I believe he's busted open from it. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. I believe I see a little blood on the side of the temple of the champ. The champ now throwing El Tigre in the corner and setting him up for something here. Scoops him up, snake eyes. Just driving him down in the corner. Graveyard up top. Big leg drop. And now knocking the dirt off his boot yet again. Got caught though. Tigre with a kick to the gut. Looking for this. Uh-oh, no. Alley-oop into the corner. Now Tigre stepping on the champ's ribs. And now looking at Springy with the thingy here. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Lands flush for El Tigre. Stomping at the gut is Penguin trying to interrupt it, but does not work. As the Tiger goes to hunt again with that pull on the bowstring. But the champ does not tap. El Tigre has to get a pin or submission here to get a #1 title shot against the champ. And yet again, here we go, Tigre looking to go hunting one more time, pulling the bowstring. And the champ taps. As El Tigre after much wear and tear, finally able to get an upper hand over the champion for tonight. And earning himself a #1 contendership match at Yearly Consequences. But will he be able to repeat the process as he did tonight at the end of the month? Only time will tell here in the future.
Here is your winner, the Phantom Tiger.
A big win tonight for El Tigre here this Monday night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on by. We will see you again for the go-home show of Supper Showdown here at LRW.